What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a super Saturday, and I appreciate you stopping by. What the heck? What's up, Withered Foxy? Welcome in. I saw Chris was here earlier as well. Welcome in, guys. I appreciate it. I am 2 hours late to our normal start time, but that is okay. Today, we're going to be hunting some alpha Pokemon, specifically Alpha Trubbish, because I'm tired of not having Alpha Trubbish. So, not the Garbodor, but the Trubbish that's near Area 2, because it's going to be a double hunt today. I'm trying to complete the Wild Zone 2 Shiny Challenge, and I'm missing Kakuna, and I'm missing Patrat, and it's driving me insane. So I was like, I'm just going to take this challenge, I'm going to go live with it, but we're going to check Trubbish as well, because I want that Shiny Trubbish. Try to keep up with my friends and nieces was hard. Heck yeah, that's awesome, Angel. That's awesome. Sorry that your legs hurt for that, but I get it. Walking that much sucks. But at least y'all had fun. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Hopefully everybody had a safe and wonderful Halloween. But I am gonna jump into this. We're gonna do what we have been doing, where we check all the wild zones first, and then we'll get into the challenge. As you can see, well, right now you can't, but as you can see, I literally recorded for like 3 hours this morning trying to get this Kakuna to spawn, and I got nothing. All right, so let me set this to 0, and we'll do our wild zone checks. I literally need, I just need that right there. Where'd he go? There he is. I need that to shine, or this challenge to be done. But I also need that to shine as well. So basically what I was doing was I go to Area 2, I fly in. When it loads, I walk in, I run over here, let the Kakuna spawn in. You can see it like way over there. There's also a chance the Patrat can spawn there as well. But those are the only things I'm missing, and it's driving me insane. So, how are we feeling on music today? We just go with our tried and true, the Mario Kart challenge, or Mario Kart music. I'm fine with that. Oh, fun fact that I found out today. And I'll share this information with you guys. Apparently the Mareep in Area 1 is shiny locked until you do the quest. So me hunting for Mareep in the Area 1 video, where I was hunting for like 12 hours trying to find shiny Mareep, apparently until you do the quest, it's shiny locked. So you have to do the quest first, and then it unlocks the shiny. And I'm like, I saw a comment on it this morning, and I was like, I don't know if that's true, but you know, I appreciate you sharing or whatever. And then I literally went to Twitter, and Anubis tweeted out. They're like, hey, I've had some people say that they thought this was shiny locked, so I just thought I would check it. So they loaded a new save, and they loaded different instances of the Mareep, and in the code it says not shiny, or so it forces it to not be shiny. And so the two Mareep that are there, apparently this has to do with the quest. So the reason why they stay shiny locked is because if you say you did the quest, or you started the quest and you walked in and the Mareep was shiny and you caught it, it wouldn't trigger the quest, and you probably wouldn't go up to the roof. So there's a flag in the game to where the Mareep just won't be shiny unless you start that quest. You do the quest, you go up, you find the Mareep, that's when that flag goes away, and then you can hunt that Mareep. Yeah, I didn't know that at the time. And I'm like, God dang it. You got someone to help you evolve your Pumpkaboo? Heck yeah. Alright, So let's go to Area 1, and then we'll go to Area 3. I'm going to skip 2 because that's what we're going to be hunting today. And the sooner I catch that Kakuna and the Pat Rat, the sooner that I can get that video out, because people have been asking for the Area 2 video now. Although the Pumpkaboo video didn't do well at all. Yeah, that Pumpkaboo video that I released did not do well, so. I'm assuming just people aren't interested or something, I'm not sure. Alright, let's skip Area 2 and go straight to Area 3. I was like, the thumbnail I thought was really good. All good, Logan, all good. You got a shiny Snorunt and a shiny Pumpkaboo, that's awesome. Maybe it's just because people were busy yesterday, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why. It could be that people just aren't interested in Pumpkaboo. I mean, I don't know. It could be a multitude of factors, because that's how YouTube is. You could work really hard on a video and it just it doesn't hit. That happens, unfortunately. It is an unfortunate thing about content. I'll watch it. Yeah, don't stress about it. It's not that big a deal. It's just one of those unfortunate things about being a content creator. Sometimes you make things and people just don't. It doesn't resonate with like your audience. So it happens. I haven't done like a deep dive into the video though, like the analytics behind the video, which is something I used to do on my main channel. Is like try to deep dive and see how far people have gotten into it, or like what the. You deserve it. You worked hard on it. That doesn't. I don't know. I'm always very weird to say deserved things. So. Yo, what's up, Denver? Welcome in. Serial as well. Welcome in. How are y'all? Yeah, we're starting a little late today, so my sinuses haven't even like. Yeah, so like I woke up super early this morning, and I was like, I'm gonna try to get this Area 2 video done before stream, and so I recorded for like 3 hours, and then I started feeling a little tired. I didn't sleep very well last night either, and so I went in. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna lay down for an hour, and then I'll be good for stream or whatever. And yeah, I apparently slept through my entire alarm, and I slept for like 3 hours, and I was like, all right then. You mean coming back because I'm going shopping? No worries, no worries. Yeah, I don't like using the word deserved. Even if I've worked hard on something, that doesn't mean I deserve views, you know? Especially if it's a bad video. What's the most surprising demographic you had on the video? The 65 plus demographic is usually the one that always throws me off. But I made for the aquarium had a bunch of Indonesian people. Not mad, just surprised. Yeah. Mine is the 65 plus, but I don't exactly know if that's true or people lying about their age. There was a point where my audience on the main channel was 50-50. Men versus women. And, now it's not even. Which I was like, huh, okay. You're surprised it's often November. Yeah, it's already November. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I had a terrible October on YouTube, so. But I also, it's my own fault because I didn't upload any videos on my main channel. The Jazzware Chica plush from Books A Million? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Metal Slug in an arcade demographic with Mexican. Game is popular in Mexico. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, mine's usually the age where it's like 65 plus. And I'm like, huh. Interesting. That's the only like shocking one for me. Let me check this channel. I actually haven't done that yet. Analytics, audience. I kind of had a feeling about that. 80% not subscribed. 84% male. My top geographies are the US, the UK, Canada, India, Australia, Germany. My top 5 are US, UK, Canada, India, Australia. I mean, there's people in the United Arab Emirates and Turkey, Vietnam. You're watching from anywhere that's not the US. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's crazy to think about. Yeah. It's just crazy how universal things are, you know? Your eye gets tired, that thing's out of your vision. Well, yeah. You get sleepy, and you're like, I can't see nothing. Been there. Yeah, like, this morning, I was like, man, I feel so tired. Ugh. Which is why I decided to take a nap, which is the worst thing for me, because my body doesn't know how to nap. BRB, no worries, no worries. Oh, I'm not even like... You meant a shiny Snover? Ah, okay. From that same area, right? The ice area? Alright, let me show that I'm online on Discord so it shows that I'm streaming. Just sleeps for 8 hours if it could. Dude, I can't. I've been having like terrible night's sleep the last... maybe like a week or two, maybe? And not even from like YouTube stuff. But like there was one night I was up till like 3 a.m. I was just like, man, this sucks. Especially from somebody that loves waking up early. I'd rather wake up early than wake up late. So like, whenever my body will not go to sleep, and then my body's like, oh, it's early, gotta get up. Like, hate it, dude. Alright, get me out of here. I don't wanna die. Alright. Wild Zone 10. Yeah, we're gonna hyper-focus Wild Zone 2 today. And if we catch the other 2 shinies that I need, the video will be out on Monday. Gives me a day to script it and edit it down. This Wild Zone is gonna suck the shiny hunt, but it'll be alright. We should use shiny hunt. Shiny hunt this, Alpha Sharpedo. You're supposed to go to the other side of the country today, but you got out of it. Damn. One day these Watchdogs will be shiny and I will be happy about it. I'm tired of seeing this. Give me this. Nice slash. Okay, cool. What are you hunting for? Right now we're doing what we do at the beginning of every stream, where we check all the different wild areas. And then today we're going to be focusing on the Alpha Trubbish. That's near Area 2. So that's the Alpha we're going to hunt for today. Except for it's going to be a 2-in-1 hunt. because not only am I going to be hunting Alpha Trubbish, I'm trying to finish the recording for the Area 2 video. In fact, let me make sure that this is recording. I'm trying to finish the recording for the Area 2 video. And, okay, it is. Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to be hunting Kakuna and Pat Rat in Wild Zone 2. Rather do the fly method, so I can't get the alpha, but that's fair, that's fair. You asked, so I gave you an answer. Yeah, we'll be hunting Trubbish today. I thought about doing, I think sometime this week, I'm going to do an Eevee hunt. Because there's a couple places to hunt for Eevee. And I thought about doing, like, Eevee and its evolutions. Or just Eevee in general. Mostly because people I know locally, some local friends, they, one person's been hunting Eevee since the game came out and has not found one yet. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a crack. I'm sure he'll hate me if I... He did say, he's like, I'll hate you if you get Eevee. But I know he's just joking. At least I hope he was. Rubbish gang. Dude, I just want an alpha trash bag at this point. I'm trying to think of, like, I think Alpha Garbodor is the thing that I really want to hunt at some point. We have done a couple streams where we hunted it. Alpha Aeron and Helioptile is cool. Find it? Yeah, we've done a couple streams where we just hunted the Garbodor. Oh, you're talking about find the Eevee? Yeah, yeah. Because every time, like, because we have, like, a local Discord server, or, like, all of our local Pokemon friends or whatever, and after stream, I might post one or two things that we found during stream in their server as well. And, yeah. I'm always like, man, I hope they don't think I'm bragging, but I kind of am. That shouldn't be a jumbo. I would join, but I can't. Yeah, well, it's not... I wasn't talking about my server. I was talking about our... it's a private server. Which I think they started because... I don't want to say it's because of me. That feels very pretentious. I used to complain because I stopped using Facebook. I was like, I can't keep up with people if I don't. And we ended up getting a Discord. We're like using a friend of theirs Discord. You know? A friend of ours is also a streamer. We're basically using their Discord server. You see the new... Yeah, I watched that video right before stream, actually. If y'all didn't know, there is a way you can exploit the saves of where Pokemon are spawning. And people were doing it to duplicate their shinies, which I do not recommend ever doing that. But... apparently you can do that to spawn new alphas in Wild Zone 20. And if done right, until you catch or knock them out, you can get up to 6 spawns of alphas in the Wild Zone 20 at a time. It's actually crazy. Yeah, I saw Austin John's video this morning. Well, like, right before stream. What's up, Bailey? Welcome in. You have a potentially stupid question? I'm curious as to what it is. I was able to get... You were able to get 5 at a time? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Can you put Steam stuff on the Switch? What do you mean? Like games that you have on Steam on the Switch? The answer to that is no. Yes, you can. Can you? I didn't think you can. Thought you said stream. I thought that's what you meant. I thought that's what you might have thought, but I was like, I don't want to assume anything. Yeah, like if you buy a game on Steam, no, it's on Steam. You can't transfer that over to Switch. Give YouTube one. Well, YouTube made an app specifically for the Switch, which I keep forgetting that that's a thing. All right, here we go. Wild Zone 20. But no, you can't use Steam on your Switch now. What's that for today? We're gonna go for Alpha Trubbish today, again. But we're making it a double hunt, so we're gonna go for Trubbish. But I'm also trying to get footage for the Area 2 video. I had a couple people ask for it now. They're like, "Where's the Area 2 video?" And the only reason that video is taking forever is because the Kakuna is ridiculous to hunt. I'm missing Kakuna and I'm missing Pat Rat, so I'm gonna try to focus down Kakuna and Pat Rat in Area 2. That is a big Bulbasaur. What the hell? But I'm also gonna hunt for the Alpha Trubbish as well while we're at it. The only issue is, in order to get Kakuna to spawn, I have to go into the zone and then run forward. And then that's how you can get the Kakuna to spawn. That's a big Lucario. Doing a video for every zone? Yeah, I am. That's the plan. If you remember, the other day, we hunted for... I think we went over and started hunting the Garbodor, and we got the Alpha Magikarp, and we got the Alpha Staryu. Yeah, I'm gonna use that footage. Good luck on Zone 17. Yeah, that's gonna be a doozy. But apparently it's not as bad as you would think. It's just the roof spawns that are gonna be annoying. So like the lions, that's easy. We can utilize the footage. If you remember the other day, we did the stream where we're hunting the starters and I hunted Chespin. I can just use the footage that we already have of the Chespin and the Diggersby, so I just need to hunt the lions and Skarmory. And then the roof stuff. The roof stuff is what's going to be the problem. But other than that, like, it shouldn't be too bad. Because you can, like, AFK bench the lions, so... I keep thinking that Glaceon is shiny, and it's not. Because Glaceon's shiny is terrible. Imagine we got Alpha Garbodor here. That would have been funny. Alright, well, we've done our zone checks. With no luck. Alright, let's head to Area 2. I'll show you guys what I have so far. Because I did organize my box here. That's an old Pat Rat, so not worried about that. Where is the box? Here it is. Alright, so this is the Area 2 box so far. I did take all the Pokemon we found from previous streams and put them into this box. Off stream, I found another Badoo, but I wasn't recording, so I don't know if this Badoo will make it into the cut. I did find another Staryu, another Magikarp. I found a Binacle, finally, and then I found another Magikarp. So, yeah, I have a lot of Magikarps, and I will be giving them away at some point if people want Magikarp. I did think about evolving Binacle until we get to Barbaracle and then showing off the Mega Evolution in the video, but I haven't decided yet. However, one of the things about Area 2, and I'll explain it for the stream, it's because of stream I know this. So when you spawn into Area 2, behind this wall is a Trubbish. The Alpha Trubbish is behind this wall. So we're going to be double hunting today. Hunting for the Alpha Trubbish that's back here. Stream chat said that you can hear the sparkles through the wall. So that's the plan, is after so many checks of Wild Zone 2, I'll run over here to check the wall, and if I don't hear anything, we'll continue. You mean this Shalfa Gumi that I did off stream? And it took me like 5 minutes off stream, and I got it, and I was like, God dang it, I just ended stream. Alright, so to spawn Kakuna in, you have to run along this wall. I don't care about Badoo. Go away. And you have to run to here. And you'll see off in the distance that it spawned in. In the spawn radius is the Binacle. There's a Pat Rat that spawns, guaranteed spawn Pat Rat there. And then there's another Binacle there. And then we can see the Alphas. So I'm basically going to be running that route this entire time. So we spawn in. Go here. Look for the Pat Rat to spawn in. It has red eyes. And we run to here. Kakuna spawns in. There's a Pat Rat there. No shiny. We continue. This is how I've gotten so many freaking Magikarps now. And then after so many checks, we'll check the Trubbish, because that can spawn in too. We also have a Fletchling in the area that can spawn. But I'll be honest, I'd rather scare it off, because I really do not want another Fletchling. Kakuna spawned in, and we continue. Kakuna is going to be the one that's like the worst. I hate the Kakuna in this area. Yo, what's up, Taro? Welcome in. Welcome in. All good, Logan. Take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Looking for the green Kakuna to spawn in. I was trying to find another, like, a better place for the Kakuna to spawn in. But, like, I've tried everything. I did there's, like, a bench that's near there. But Kakuna is literally, when you spawn, like, when you do the bench reset, Kakuna is 52 meters away, so it won't spawn in. I'm like, God dang it. So you can't do the bench reset method. So then it's like, okay, well, let's do the run back and forth method, where you run like 80 meters away to despawn and then, you know, run in. But this is just as fast, so it was like, okay, well, it's less movement for me. So you remember me? I remember somebody named Taro, but what, is that you? I hope so. When you get it, will you Mega Evolve it? The Kakuna? Maybe. So I already have a shiny Alpha Beedrill, so I'm like, eh. But maybe. I'm not against it. Because I want to Mega Evolve the Binacle as well. Which we'll probably do during stream. Alright, so the way I'm going to do this is... Yeah, so if I go to my boxes... I have an Alpha Beedrill. I'll do this until the day-night cycle resets, and then we'll check the Trubbish. And just to be safe, I'll actually go to, like, Hotel Z fly around. We'll do it that way. Yeah. I'm not against it though, because it's like for the video. For the sake of the video, I don't mind. Because even the Pumpkaboo video, I was like, oh, here's Alpha Bennett. Now I gotta show off the Mega. Right? Yeah. I'm not against it, that's for sure. Alright, Kakuna's in. Kakuna is gonna drive me insane. I'm also surprised I haven't found any shinies today yet. Although we've only been live for like 30 minutes. Huh? It is what it is. It is what it is. Also, I'll say this now, so people aren't... I already know how comments are going to be, but for Wild Zone 2, or not 2, Wild Zone 3, Wild Zone 3 is the one where you can do the stair reset method, where you can go up and down the stairs. Yeah, I think I might try to do that for like 2 of the shinies, but everything else I'm gonna do in other ways. Just to like show off the shiny method in a video. You'd be like, oh yeah, here we go. Here's 2 of the shinies. And then anything above that won't count. And what I'll have to do is there's like a bench in the middle of the park, so it's like I'll do the bench method and then I'll do like a fly method as well. The only thing with the fly method is that you'll only be able to get Skidoo and Pikachu to spawn. I think you might get Flabébé to spawn. But there's only 6 Pokemon in the area, so if we do 2 shinies of each method, then I think that'd be fine. I don't know why I did that. Why did I set a pin down? There's Kakuna. I hope y'all can see the Kakuna when I'm like, oh, there it is, you know? It's like just one little yellow pixel. Why are you always alpha? Always alpha, no shiny. It's like a 5% chance and I get so many alphas and no shinies, it's crazy. Now, what's also crazy about the Kakuna is I tried the other method as well. If y'all didn't know, there's a new method that people found to shiny hunt in this game, and it's based off of Pokemon's respawn timers. So every Pokemon has a set time that it takes for them to respawn. Usually it's between 180 and 300 seconds, so between 3 to 5 minutes. Cerebi has a great map available right now where you can go on the map and it will tell you that specific spawn's reset timer. You're good, Charlie. You haven't missed anything. I've found 0 shinies today so far. But yeah, so basically what you do is you go knock out a Pokemon and you set a timer. And then once that timer is about to roll over to where that Pokemon can respawn, you drop a hard save. And then if the Pokemon's not shiny, you just reset your game every time. And what'll happen is like every time your game loads and then that Pokemon spawns in, it's a different instance of that same Pokemon. So you can soft reset that way. I was like, that's kind of cool. And I tried that for like an hour with Kakuna and still no luck. It makes me wonder if this Kakuna is shiny lock. Yo, what's up, Serial? Welcome back. I doubt it is, but after finding out the Mareep were shiny locked, I'm I'm always like, hello. I should have seen if Philly did a video on Area 2. Because you can't really bench reset method this area. Because nothing's within the spawn radius. You just have to fly and hope. Oh, we got a day-night reset, so let's go to Hotel Z instead of... Kakuna spawned in. Let's go to Hotel Z and just... Instead of going through the wall, we'll check from the roof for this Trubbish. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're hunting the Alpha Trubbish, but I am 2 birds, 1 stoning because where the Alpha Trubbish spawns, you can fast travel to Area 2 to get the Trubbish to spawn. And I also am making a video on shiny hunting every Pokemon in Wild Area 2. And I am short on a couple Pokemon. Okay, that Trubbish is not shiny. I'm literally missing Kakuna and Patrat, so... Patrat, you can do the bench reset method on. What the hell? Hide in the wild zone. I think with Patrat and Binacle, you can bench reset method. Because there's a bench over there that's within a spawn distance. So if we get the Kakuna to spawn, I could do bench resets for the Binacle, or for the Patrat. Kakuna's gonna drive me nuts because there's only 1 Kakuna spawn in the area. It can spawn on any of those trees over there. And again, there's no like bench reset that you can do for Kakuna. But over in that corner, a Patrat or Binacle spawns. It's random, right? So I think it's like a 50-50 chance. So you can do a bench reset method over there. There was a point where I thought the Pokemon in the center of the area weren't going to be shiny. But then I found the Binacle. And I was like, okay, well... you know. I thought that Staryu was a shiny Magikarp, and I was going to get very sad. Okay, checking the Alpha Staryu as well while we're doing this. Oh, it's all good, Charlie. Take care of yourself. Do not fret. I was having bad stream issues yesterday, but it seems to be resolved right now. Knock on wood. There's an Alpha Staryu over there, too. That's cool. I really want this Kakuna to spawn. Okay, so the Patrat wasn't shiny. I'm always confused on Patrat's shiny, but I think it's like a darker fur, like a darker brown. Hey, Magikarp, call me again. I instantly forgot that I was there. It's crazy that this is the fastest way to hunt the Kakuna. Yeah, I know about the blue eyes, but it's the darker fur that like throws me off because sometimes the one that's in the center, I always go, is that? Is that? Until its eyes turn around. Like when it turns around and I see the red eyes, I go, okay, well, he's just tired. This Kakuna is gonna be the bane of my existence now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm trying to make it where the only things that spawn in are the stuff on this side of the island. So you see the Staryu and the Magikarp. There's a Badoo that's normally here, but get the crap out of here. I'm tired of Badoo. There's Eiston around. Yeah, if we get the Kakuna... Now, see, I still want to do this area because of... You can see 2 Pat Rats when you spawn in. Sometimes. It's a guaranteed 1 Pat Rat, and then the other one is a 50-50 of Pat Rat and Binacle. Man, an Alpha Pat Rat would be sick. But, alas, we continue. And see, sometimes you get instances like this where the Kakuna just doesn't spawn in. And you're like, hello? Hello? Kakuna, what are we doing here? Way. Okay, so we've gotten a bunch of Magikarp and 2 Staryu. Part of me wants to, like, only hunt at night, so our chances of Staryu are higher. Because I have so many Magikarps. I think I'm going to end up having a lot of Staryu as well. So that part kind of sucks, but I'd definitely rather have Staryu over Magikarp at this point. Although, like I said before, we are just going to give them away at some point, so this is not that big of a deal. BRB again, no worries, no worries. Yeah, once the day-night resets, then we'll check the Trubbish. Your fireworks? It's the 1st of November. What? Are people shooting off fireworks on the 5th? Maybe I can see that, but on the 1st? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I know about the is it a British holiday? Or Remembrance Day or something like that? I don't exactly know the lore behind it. The lore, like it's a video game. I don't know the history behind it. Sorry. Because I'm American. Doodle doo doodle doo doo doo. You know nothing about the country you live in? There. Alpha Kakuna. Freaking Magikarps, man, I'm telling you. Do 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 do. spawned in, and I was like, okay. See, to me, that fur looked a little darker, but when I get closer, I can tell it's not. And it makes me sad. Come on, Pat Rat. Come on, Kakuna, actually. Pat Rat, I can give or take, but the Kakuna is what I'm like, please. Please, Kakuna, shine for me. Where? I'm more surprised as well that we haven't, like, you know, 40 minutes into the hunts and we haven't phased on anything yet. It's kind of weird. You hearing the shiny sound in your head? Oof. Maybe lay off the Pokemon for a little while. I need this Kakuna. I think the part that sucks about these videos, right, is that something like Kakuna, for example, there's so many easier spots to hunt for just Kakuna, or Pat Rat. There's like easier places to find these Pokemon, but because of the nature of the video, I have to hunt them here because they're here, right? So that's the part that does suck about these. There's also going to be Pokemon that cross over, like that are going to be in a different area or whatever. Like Pat Rat, for example, is in Wild Zone 4, but the Wild Zone 4 spawn is an easy spawn, right? The Staryu, it could be. I'll just stand here. It's a new day. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Doom, don't. Doom, don't. Yeah, that's not shiny. That's not shiny. The Pat Rat. All right, let's check this Trubbish. Alpha Magikarp's also not that bad. Although I don't necessarily want another one. I get nervous with Trubbish because, like, obviously, I know chat has said, you know, that you can hear the shiny sound between the walls, but I'm like, I don't know if you can. I'm like, do I trust chat? You know they lied to me before? What if you had an entire box with shiny Trubbish and Garbodor? That'd be cool. I'd be alright with it. Okay, no trash bag. We persist. That would be cool. I really want the Alpha Garbodor at some point. If I can get a turbo controller, I'll lock that hunt in. Or we macro the A button or whatever. That's part of the reason why I haven't done it again. I had somebody leave a comment on one of the videos that said, why is it so easy for you to find shinies? And I'm like, it's just time consuming. That's all shiny hunting is it takes time. And what people don't see in the video is that the video took, like, I think it's between 15 and 20 hours to record, right? 12 hours just on specific Pokemon. and they don't see that part. They only see the 15-minute, 10 to 15-minute video, and they're like, "Oh my god, you found so many shinies in 10 minutes!" And it's like, no. That was something that was like always threw me off, or that threw me off with Pokemon, like shiny hunting and stuff. It's like you could hunt for 3 to 4 hours, make a 10-minute video, and people are like, "Oh my god, you got it so fast!" It's like, but did I? Doesn't feel like it was that fast, you know. You're buying a turbo controller. I just don't have the. I know it's pretty cheap, but I just don't have the funds for it right now. If this place calls me back about a seasonal job or whatever, which is what I was planning on doing this year anyway, then maybe I'll splurge and get one. I don't know why my nose is bothering me. Although it happens that during every stream my nose bothers me. I think it's because I don't talk very often off stream. And so when I'm on stream and I'm talking and it's like vibrating my sinuses, I don't know. Such a weird conversation to have, I'm sorry. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I was like, that pet rat looks shiny, and then it's it turns and I see the red in its eyes, and I'm like, damn, it's not shiny. Wah, 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 wah. I thought I heard it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, although I haven't checked the Fletchling in a while, I could check that. I forgot I could just see the Fletchling. Now you can relate. Relate to what? Oh, the sparkle sound. Yeah. I'm like, am I hearing things? What am I hearing? There's always like times where I feel like I hear it, but when I play off stream, I don't have the in-game music on. And so I was like, I can't hear it anyway. You want a shiny Trevenant? Me too. I want to hunt that alpha at some point. Which I will. I will indeed. Low battery? Damn. I had to switch to my Joy-Cons. I forgot to charge my controller last night. Actually. I had to just play like this for a while. There's no Kakuna there. Yeah, I'll hunt shiny Trevenant at some point. Just haven't made it that far. Especially the Phantom. Phantom's one of my favorite shinies. Trevenant loses that a little bit of the luster, but it's still a great shiny. When you turn a non-chrome Pokemon chrome, they 90% of the time look good. I'm not sure what you're referring to. You're talking about... So I know you listed like Mimikyu, Mega Gengar, Charizard, whatever. I've never seen them chrome, so I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with you. Dang, I didn't realize that the Area 1 video has gotten over 3,000 views now. That's crazy. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's that's kind of crazy. Magikarp, what are you doing? Oh, I forgot Phantasmal Flames pre-releases this weekend for the TCG set. The physical TCG set. Phantasmal Flames is the Charizard set. So that set's gonna be like super expensive because Charizard. It's got the Charizard tax. There's a Mega Charizard X in the set. And the illustration rare looks so sick. I already know that's going to be a $500 card or more. I'm sure pre-release price is going to be even more than that. It's so crazy though that the prices of Pokemon now. That would have been about a $100 card a while back. And why I said chrome, my point is black and white shinies are very good. Oh, got you. Not chrome, monochrome is what you meant. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Mimikyu is a cool shiny. Mega Gengar going white looks awesome, and then Charizard going all black looks awesome as well. Looks like Greninja looks cool, and Mega Rayquaza looks cool. Like, black shinies are nice. I just think that we can't get too many black shinies, because then it would be like Then it would lose its luster. Nah, you're not stupid. You just missed the missed a word. You're fine. I was like, I don't know what you mean by chrome. I'm thinking like shiny chrome. When you said chrome, I was like, hello? You meant monochrome, though. I wish I had that program Anubis has where you can, like, I just want to run a check to see if they are shiny locked. Like, I wonder if there's a quest for Kakuna. It's like, hey, there's Kakunas in the area, or whatever. You have to catch all the Kakunas before this one can be shiny or something, like. Or the mischievous Pat Rat. You have to chase a Pat Rat through Area 2. Or, yeah, something stupid like that. Big fish. Okay. I'm being chased. What sucks is that cafe that's right there as well only spawns the alpha that's there, and it's like I already have them. You're gonna check soon? Yeah, we'll... When the day-night cycle swaps over, we'll check the Trubbish again. I want one of our targets to sparkle. Alright, we'll see how my controller lasts, because I don't like singing like that. How much time is left on the timer? Over half? We'll check now. Okay. Late 8! Okay, so Trubbish is not shiny. And I'm not getting that many checks in per cycle either, so. I didn't even look for the Kakuna. I just instinctively reset. That's crazy. Trying to think of what other ways. The only other way I could think of for resetting Kakuna is to, like, run along that corridor down, like, the alleyway. But we're also looking for the Pat Rat, so it's like... Huh. Oh, Badoo's back, and now it's gone again. Knowing my luck, I'm going to phase on the Badoo, and I'm going to be very sad. But right now, it's gone, so we have like 5 minutes before it's back. No rat. Come on, you little rat that likes cheese. God! I guess in hindsight, I am running a specific route to not spawn other things in, which is probably giving us a lower chance to get a shiny at all. But I am looking for a specific Pokemon, so it's like... eh. Yo, what's up, Ruffy? I'm doing a double hunt today, so basically I'm hunting for the Alpha Trubbish, which is here. Okay. But I'm also hunting for... If you know that we did the Area 1 video where I hunted everything in Wild Zone 1, I'm also trying to hunt everything in Wild Zone 2, specifically aiming for that Kakuna over there. Use a crane to move that tree from Wild Zone 1 video. Yeah. But I'm specifically hunting the Kakuna and the Pat Rat. So, those are the last two Pokemon I need to complete this area. And I was like, I literally recorded for 3 hours this morning, and the only thing I found... I needed 3 Pokemon. I needed Binacle, Pat Rat, and Kakuna. And I found Binacle this morning during the recording. So now I'm looking for Pat Rat and Kakuna. Except for the issue with Kakuna. Got a Shalfa Kakuna from benching Zone 18. Let's go. Yeah. So, if we want to be technical, I got a... But welcome in, Michael. The tree near Wild Zone 1, I got 5 Kakuna off that tree. Shiny 8 Kakuna, right? But the point of the video is hunting everything that's in a specific area. So even if I've caught that Pokemon before, the way I wanted to structure the videos is that even if I've caught the Pokemon before, I have to catch the Pokemon in the Wild Zone that we're hunting in. So for Wild Zone 2, even though I have multiple shiny Kakuna, the challenge is to hunt things specifically in Wild Zone 2. Because, like, I have a bunch of Magikarps at this point. But when I started the challenge, I was like, I want to hunt everything in each wild area. I'm going to have duplicate Pokemon, but if I make a checklist of Pokemon, let's say somebody's first video of mine that they watch is, let's say, Wild Zone... what's a good one to do? Yeah, let's take Wild Zone 18, for example. Is 18? Hold on. Yeah, Wild Zone 18, for example. We know that Kakuna spawns there, but if their first video is the Kakuna, or their first video is Wild Zone 18 shiny hunting, right? You know there's going to be comments that are going to say, well, why didn't you hunt this? It's in the area, you know? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to cover all bases. I know there's going to be some people that are like, well, didn't you get Kakuna last video? It's like, yes, well, the challenge is to do the hunts in these areas. But yeah, good job on the Shalfa. That's awesome. Grow a Trubbish tree. Yeah. Yeah, we're also, when the day-night cycle happens, I'm checking the Trubbish that's behind this as well, because Trubbish and Garbodor are 2 Pokemon I want to hunt the Alpha for. And when we hunted the Alpha Garbodor, we got like 18 different shinies, and none of them were Garbodor. I got like 6 Trubbish, 1 of each of the monkeys. We got Dratini, we got Flabebe, you know. But yeah, I'm just trying to hunt this Kakuna and the Pat Rats, because I have a shiny Pat Rat already as well. thought I sneezed and it went away. Charm? Yeah, I have shiny charm. Yeah, that's why I'm like surprised that we've been live for over an hour and I haven't phased on anything yet. My hello? Am I just that unlucky? Do I need to reset my game? And normally by now I would have found like a Magikarp or a Staryu during the nighttime or something. Granted, I'm not spawning that many Pokemon in. I'm running a specific route to... Hello, Kakuna. There it is. I'm running a specific route to check the 2 Patrats and the Kakuna, and that's it. So if we get Magikarp, cool. If not, I'm not, like, pressed about it. Granted, we already have, like, a bunch of Magikarps. Yeah, like I said earlier, like, I recorded, like, 3 hours. This morning, and I only got Binacle. Well, sorry. I got Binacle and Staryu, but I already had Staryu, so I was like, okay. The only new thing I got was Binacle. I would love an Alpha Patrat. That would be cool. You need 3 more 180 Mega Shard Stones, and you have all of them? Heck yeah. I still don't have all the Mega Stones. Because apparently you don't need to do it in order to complete the game, right? So, or to get the shiny charm, you don't need to do the Mega Stone quests. You gotta do some of them, but not all of them. Yeah, the alpha that we're hunting today is the Trubbish, but I'm trying to 2 birds with 1 stone kind of thing. Dragonite? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's hope we don't get Magikarp now. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna turn over there and Magikarp's gonna be there. Yeah, the other thing I'm surprised we haven't phased on yet is the Fletchling. There's a Fletchling that always spawns there, and it's not shiny. Like, I'm very surprised we haven't phased on the Fletchling. The Badoo just despawns instantly, and it takes 5 minutes to respawn, so I'm not surprised the Badoo's not here. Trying to get Shalfa Froakie phased on 5 Shalfa and other shinies? That's insane. Yeah, good luck. Shalfa Froakie would be sick, dude. That'd be so cool. We ended up getting 1 shiny Froakie, and I was just like, you know, I'm done with this area. But that's awesome. I mean, I'm gonna have to hunt it again for the video, which Froakie didn't seem that bad to hunt, right? So once we get to Wild Zone 16, which will be in a month, I guess. Oh my god, Magikarp. Stop it! Stop it! Leave me alone. My god, he's got a family. Kakuna spawned in. I wish there was a better way to hunt this specific Kakuna. But the Trubbish wouldn't be in range. You heard a shiny sound near the Alpha Trubbish, but it ended up being Fletchling? Oof. That's annoying, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the one that's on that arch there. Usually. You have 3 shiny Froakies? Heck yeah, shiny Living Dex. Let's go. If you're trying to make a Living Dex, that is. You have 3 Froakies for your Living Dex, and then you can, just use the alpha at some point. Alright, night is falling. We can get one more reset in. You're going for a normal Living Dex? Heck yeah. I released all my Pokemon like an idiot. I'm going for a shiny Pokedex in this game. I don't know about Living Dex, but I'm definitely going for the Pokedex. Am I stream buffer? Yes. Shit. Okay, if my stream lags, let me know. I got some dropped frames again. I probably need to update OBS at this point, because I haven't done it yet. Break all my stuff. It seems like we're good now, so. No, I can't check the truck. How unfortunate. Okay, well. That wild zone is so annoying. Or that battle zone. Bruh. You're going for a Shalfa Dex? Good luck with that. That seems rough. I know it's doable, but that seems so rough. Yeah, as much as I like hunting at night because of Staryu, I might have to switch to daytime. Because that Trubbish, I want that Trubbish to spawn in, and I can't have a day-night cycle. I would rather hunt this at night so we could get the Staryu potentially, but I mean, I already have the Staryu, so I'm not like too pressed on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was annoying. Alright, since we're over here, I might as well just go to Hotel Z. It is raining in my game, so we could hunt Gumi, but I'm not. I already have the Alpha Gumi, so. Although, I do want Alpha Gudra at some point. The only reason I haven't evolved my Gumi is the reason why I didn't want to evolve the Staryu. Because we ended up finding a shiny Alpha Starmie, and I was like, God dang it. I could have just not evolved my guy. Okay, Trubbish is not shiny. Which is part of the reason why I tend to not evolve things, is because, like, I know there's spawns of certain Pokemon later on. I'm like, oh, I can... Like, if I evolve Gumi to Gudra, then I have no reason to hunt the Gudra in Area 20, you know? Ooh. I'm also glad that, like... Hello? I know, stop itching. I'm glad that I decided, even in the first video, to not include the alphas in the area, because Area 20 is going to be brutal. I don't have to hunt the alphas in Area 20. Although we should make that a goal at some point to hunt every alpha that's in Area 20. I think there's 48 Pokemon that can spawn as alpha. What the hell is that sound? Oops, all alphas. What are you doing running in the rain, lady? Yeah, not getting anything really is surprising. Maybe I'll do a run through of the whole area real quick. Nothing else should spawn in. Alright, let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Hey, Garp, shut up. That rat, hello. How's the kids? Distinguished gentlemen, I'm gonna need you to shine for me, please. Excuse me? Nothing? Oof. They coded in the game so that November 1st you don't get any shinies. That'd have been funny. Obviously that's not true, but... like, this specific day of the year, no shiny for you. The rain, it makes me sad. The rain and lack of shinies make me sad. I'm pretty sure I would have heard the sparkle if that was shiny. Like the initial sparkle. But I couldn't tell because it's raining. Yeah, it would have been there if it was still shiny. Way. Yeah, I always look over to check the Magikarp and or the Staryu. As I hear Pat Rat, but I don't hear the shiny. And then I cry. Oh, Badoo spawned back in, and now Badoo's gone. That Badoo will never stay. It's like, oh, he's here again. Oh, my nose. Man, it's killing me today. No Trubbish. Sir, it is raining. Back again. Welcome back, Cereal. You haven't missed a thing. Nothing at all. This Kakuna will not shine for me. The Trubbish will not shine. The Alphas will not shine. The Pat Rat will not shine. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't phased on a Magikarp yet. Do. How's it going? What are you hunting, Cereal? Or are you not hunting today? Matter of fact, Chris, what are you hunting today? I don't know if I've asked that. Chat, what's everybody hunting today? Do. Do. What's funny is if I get the Kakuna, there is a way to do a, not necessarily isolated encounter, but I was talking about this earlier. There's a bench over there, like right next to the staircase. And in the spawn radius is a Pat Rat. Well, Pat Rat and, it's the 50-50 spawn, so it's either Pat Rat or Binacle. And so if I get the Kakuna to spawn, I could switch up and do that. The only issue with that is that there's no alphas over there. You don't see any alphas from where you're sitting. But that would probably be an after stream hunt. Every Pokemon in Zone 10 can Mega Evolve except Arbok and Patrat. Yeah, that's crazy. Somewhere else that happens too. I don't remember where it's at. I guess Wild 16? Wild Zone 16? It's just Florges? Well, hello. Welshie! How are you today, Welsh? Eternal Floette. I don't, because it's considered another Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. It's not considered a Floette in the traditional sense. I'm being chased. It'd be different if you could catch the Eternal Flower Floette there, but you can't. Also, I like the Easter egg in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire that you can see the Eternal Flower in the garden of the ancient ruins. It's pretty funny. Small little Easter egg. The ancient ruins of Sutopolis, where Groudon and Kyogre reside. On the outside is the Eternal Flower Floette, or the Eternal Flower. There's an Eternal Flower there. It's crazy. Which to me would say that it would signify that Floette could spawn there, but obviously the game was, you know, Gen 3 or whatever. That's also something I would like to see. I would like to see a Legends game based in Hoenn. That would be cool. As long as it's not, like, based on Sutopolis, right? But the game based in Hoenn would be cool. I guess there's not, like, that many cool cities in Hoenn that you could be like, oh, yeah, you could expand this out. Like, with Lumiose, it's Paris, France, so it's like, that wasn't that hard to flesh out. And the only other place I think they could do this is in Unova. They could do a Legends Unova game, but it's in the in one of the big cities. Castalia City, I think is what it's called. Which is basically New York City. Every wild zone has at least one Pokemon that can Mega. That makes sense. Oh, you know what I never did? In Wild Zone 1, I never, like that video, I never did the Mega Pidgeot like I was going to. Or Mega Ampharos. Oh well. Because like for this video, since we got multiple Gyarados, or multiple of the Alpha Magikarp, I remember for the stream that we did, I Mega Evolved. I evolved into Gyarados and then Mega Evolved it. I can't wait to do Zone 3. Zone 3 is going to be nice. Nice, simple video. Except, I think what I'm going to do with Zone 3 is bench reset method first. See what we get, and then fly method. Maybe the fly method first, and then bench reset. And then do the tower resets. Because flying there only gets you Skidoo, Pancham, and Pikachu. Bench reset gets you everything. You're out at a fireworks show? It's not the 5th of November yet. Why are y'all shooting fireworks now? Hopefully you had fun. No idea. It's probably because the 5th falls on a weekday. They do that for the 4th of July here. If the 4th is on a weekday, they'll shoot off either the weekend before or after. Oh yeah, tonight is, if you're in the US, tonight is officially our daylight savings time, I'm pretty sure. Well, hopefully you had fun, Wuff. Sorry, I'm super white right now. Give me a sec. Need to check something. I always get like emails about game demos that I'm like, I appreciate y'all see my main channel analytics. You're cold? I bet. Yo, Naoki, welcome in. How are you, buddy? How's work today? Getting so unlucky. No, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. But we went this whole... been live for an hour and a half and not one shiny. Not a phase. I figured we'd phase on a Fletchling or something by this point. We haven't done anything. Like the Fletchling up there hasn't been shiny either. It's so bizarre. And I'm not talking about like getting the targets, right? I'm talking about phasing, meaning like anything sparkling. Somebody at the beginning of stream said something about you're gonna have a full box of Magikarp, and I was like, yeah, maybe. But we haven't even gotten a Magikarp to phase today, and I'm not sure what's going on. I know my shiny stuff's not broken because I hunted before stream, like this morning. Level 47 on Mabel's research? Heck yeah. You got this, Ruffy. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. You don't have much longer now. Sometimes Kakuna just does not want to spawn in. Guys, if you're new and you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. As my favorite Mario Kart track comes on. You go with your family, Welsh? Yeah, like right here, this pat rat, you can actually sit at this bench to do bench reset method on the pat rat. I just need the Kakuna to spawn. That's awesome, that's awesome. I haven't done a family event like that in a long time. Kakuna, shine for me, please. Something saw me. It was the pat rat, okay. Yeah, the Kakuna, you could do... I don't want to do that. I did time it, and this is the quickest way. You're on 39 of Mabel's research? Heck yeah. You'll get there, you'll get there. Magikarp won't leave me alone. 44. Well, 44 checks and nothing? Oof. I'm sure we're over 100 at this point. Oh, you're level 44, Mabel. Gotcha. Yeah, y'all are close. Y'all are close. How many more battles do y'all have to do? Because those 1,000 battles are rough. I always say, though, like, since the beginning, I was like, if it was 500 battles, I wouldn't be as upset. You know what I mean? If it was just 500, because even just doing the story, you get about 300, so... If it was 500 battles, I would not be upset, but the 1,000 battles, I was like, holy, this is rough. That rat, are you shiny? No, you're not, okay. I can't tell with all the fog. What the fog? One person called her Marble. Makes sense. Because you just got to keep rolling, keep rolling. Keep rolling on. All right, when the day-night cycle hits, we'll check the Trubbish again. Hopefully we'll check the Trubbish. Make Kakuna spawned in. Actually, I should probably check it right now, huh? Just in case. Okay. I heard it scream, so... Somebody needs to hit the shiny button because I haven't seen one at all today. During all stream, I haven't found not one shiny Pokemon. Crazy. The shiny Pokemon have extreme anxiety. All good, Chris. Take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out. They have performance anxiety. It's crazy. Check the trebush. Yeah, can't you hear the sparkles through the wall? Or should I, like, actually go around? That's what I just did. I ran against the wall, but if I have to go around, we'll wait till the nighttime hits, and then I'll go over there. Hopefully we don't have a bad nighttime spawn. Like we did a few minutes ago. I threw a Pokeball. Have that. I'm littering. Yeah, can't you hear the trebush through the wall? That's what chat told me before. That you could, if it was shiny, you could hear it through that wall there. But we will go check it in a bit. And Badoo is gone again. I heard his little pitter patter. Well, that's the thing, right? Is like, even the Fletchling hasn't spawned, like, been shiny, which is something that like, we were getting a lot of before. If I didn't need this Kakuna, I would just like spawn in, you know? But I need the Kakuna for a video. Even with Shiny Charm, we've gotten pretty unlucky. I don't understand. Obviously, it's a roll every time, so it's not like guaranteed that you're going to find a shiny. But it's just been such a drought today. I meant to look to see if... I mean, they haven't sent me an email about it, but... Okay, yeah. I want to know if this channel will get rolled out the new streaming feature or not. My main channel still doesn't have access to it. Yeah, if y'all are curious, there's a new stream feature that's coming out, coming down the pipe for content creators on YouTube, where you can stream in vertical and horizontal at the same time. And instead of having two different streams on your channel, it'll be considered one stream, and the viewer can select how they're watching your stream. There's supposed to be like seamless transition between, like if they're watching vertical and that vertical stream gets pushed to the sub feed or gets pushed to the short speed. If they click to watch in your stream, it'll prompt them to watch the regular stream as well. And I think that that's so cool. But I haven't seen people implement it yet, like actually trying it out. And I don't know why. The only person I saw that try it out was, I think, Respawn, maybe, but it was like broken for her. I was like, I don't even have access to it. Well, there's supposed to be, when you go to create your stream or whatever, there's supposed to be a where you can enter in multiple stream keys. So it's a vertical stream key and a regular stream key, and then you would use like I think they made it where you couldn't use the Atium plugin. You had to, or some, I don't remember. There was something that like made it broken and not work, and they were like, "Oh, we'll do third-party services later." And I was like, "Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of wanting to vertical stream." That might be why people haven't been doing it. or the people that have tried it out have been like, well, if I can't, you know, do it the right way, then I don't know. I just know that I don't have access to it. Okay, the Kakuna spawned in. Thank God. Okay, we got a good spawn. Let's check the Trubbish. Alright, I'm just gonna go to Hotel Z and check from above, because... Holy. I don't trust the wall technique. Sad. Also hate if you fly to this battle zone, it spawns you on the opposite side of the zone, near the cafe, rather than right there at that entrance. Like if it spawned you at this entrance here, then you could like reset for the Kakuna that way, but it spawns you over here, and it's just like, man. Like I'll test it real quick. You can see area 2 in the distance. And this spot here is just too far away for the Kakuna. And it's like, wah! God dang it, man. Spawn that other star you in. Come on. There we go. Not that I need a star you. I just need this freaking Kakuna to spawn. This is one of those I wouldn't mind another Alpha Staryu. But I don't think I had. I think I only caught the one, right? So if we get a second one, I could have an Alpha Dex entry for Staryu. And not facing on anything makes me feel weird. Color your eyes, sir. Red, okay. Sir and or ma'am. I just hope that when people see the Area 2 video, they're not like, oh, it didn't even take you that long. And it's like, I'm in reset. It's been 84 years. Oh, there goes Badoo again. Badoo spawned in, saw my mug, ran the other way. And I don't blame you. Do 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 do. Bam, 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 bam. I keep thinking the Pat Rat in the center is shiny, even though I'm like, I don't think its fur is dark enough to be shiny. Yeah, here I can see the red eyes, like red pixels, but I know it's not shiny. But when he has his back turned, I'm like, are you? Are you? Granted, if it was shiny, it would stay, right? Now, the other side of that coin is the Pat Rat that's in the center always spawns. But the Pat Rat that's over it, well, now it's Binacle, but that's a 50-50 chance of it being Binacle. I'm pretty sure it's 50%. The game's like, no shiny for you. Right? I didn't get a shiny during streaming, right? Yeah. I was like, I didn't get a Magikarp and then imagine that I didn't, or whatever. No, me? It's possible. Oh my god. Stop it, Staryu. You can't reach me from over there, you nerd. Ooh, big rat. Rat that likes cheese. Like I said earlier, it would be my luck that the Kakuna might be shiny locked. I don't know. I haven't done side quests, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I would ping Anubis, but I'm also like, I don't want to bother Anubis. I'm sure they get a lot of people going, is this shiny locked? Answer my questions. Like, hey, since the Mareep was shiny locked, can you check, if you have the time, can you check the instance of the Kakuna in Wild Zone 2? Is there a check? Oh yeah, Welsh. So you missed this. Mareep, the sheep Pokemon that I found in Wild Zone 1, right? Apparently the Mareep is shiny locked. And the only way to remove the flag of the shiny lock is by completing the quest to get the free shiny Mareep. Other than that, you can't hunt for that Mareep. Until you do the quest, that is. So once you do the quest to find the free shiny Mareep, then that Mareep will spawn. You can shiny hunt that Mareep then. But before doing the quest, the Mareep is shiny locked. And I was like, that's annoying. That's annoying that I know that now. Oh, I forgot to make that a pinned. I was going to make that a pinned comment. Be like, so apparently the Mareep is shiny locked. So if you're having trouble, do the quest first. And then hunt the Mareep. And data miners have found out that the Mareep is shiny locked. But apparently it has to do with the quest. It's so that you don't find a shiny Mareep before doing the quest in that area specifically. Because the quest requires you to go to Area 1 and look for the Mareep. And so they don't want you to find a shiny Mareep in Wild Zone 1. Because if you find one at the bottom, it's not going to trigger the quest. And you probably won't go up to the roof unless you're hunting for Pidgey or something. Alright, there's our nighttime warning. I don't know, this does make me want to go somewhere else to see if we can find a shiny literally anywhere. Because this is getting weird. You're in the same boat on Zone 20? Oof. They click the universal nobody can find shiny button. That'd be funny. There's like a small kill switch on everybody's game. It makes me want to like do the AFK method in Zone 3 to spawn a bunch of Pokemon in, interact with those Pokemon, and then keep spawning them in until you know you have 10 Pokemon in that area. And then catch them all, and then so you're like, okay, well now I have definitely no interest, or no no shinies in the world or whatever. Because it bumps your last 10, right? Really, Nick? That sucks, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm more surprised right now that we haven't phased on anything. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't gotten one single phase at all. And it's, you know, we've been alive for 2 hours and have gotten nothing. Granted, like, sometimes shiny hunting just be like that. And it does happen. It's just weird in this game, you know? Usually you find a Pidgey by now or something. Or, like, for instance, the Fletchling that's up there has shined for us so many times when hunting for other things that I'm surprised that I haven't gotten, like, Pat Rat or whatever. Or even Magikarp at this point. You know, I haven't gotten a Magikarp or a Staryu or anything. Well, we lost Badoo again. Alright, I should be able to get one more check for Kakuna in before the day-night cycle flips over. Kakuna spawned in. Sweet. You got all the mega stones? Let's go. That's awesome. Good job. Good job. All right, let's check our Trubbish as well. We'll go to Hotel Z to check. That's awesome, Ruffy. That's awesome. Alright, no trash bag either. Damn. It does make me want to, like, run the whole area. You only done 595 battles? Oof. You got this, though. Just lock in. And you got this. Gonna get a Skarmory for the final surveying task, and I'll do the battles. Yeah. You got this. Get your canary plushies. You need to finish ZA? Yeah, you do. In a turbo controller, so you gotta do it manually. I mean, same. I don't have a turbo controller yet either. I'm waiting on a callback from a business to get a seasonal job at least. And then when I have the extra funds, I will buy one. Yeah, the fact that we haven't phased on a Magikarp is kind of making me feel weird. I'm like, really? No, not even a Magikarp? Guys, if you haven't already hit that like button for me, I greatly appreciate it. We're 2 likes away from our like goal of 10 likes. Imagine resetting the game and getting an immediate freaking pat rat or something. That would have been great, but alas, we continue. could do this for Kakuna. Run in. Wait a second. Run away. It does make me want to knock out all the Pokemon and then wait 5 minutes. Because, I'm not sure what's going on here. But we have had actual terrible luck right now. Back to work. No worries, Naoki. Take care. Have a good rest of your day at work. Come on, Kakuna. Oh, my eye. Yeah, take it easy, Naoki. There goes Badoo again. Come on, Trubbish, or literally anything. No, Badoo despawned. Badoo despawned. Badoo despawned. Way. No, why? I know I'm getting different instances of Pokemon because the Kakuna keeps jumping between a regular Kakuna and a alpha Kakuna. I'm getting different Kakunas over there, but I've been so unlucky with the shinies today. Welcome back, Welsh. Enjoy your tea. Patience is a virtue, especially when shiny hunting. I was like, is that Pat Rat? And then it turned around and showed its red eyes, and I was like, wait. So is there anything on the... No. Days like these make you appreciate the days where you get like 10, 15 shinies. Yo, speaking of shiny, okay, well, you know what? It's something. It's not what we're hunting for, but you know what? It's a binacle, okay? We got a shiny, at least. Holy. Our first phase of the day. Holy, this long into the stream, too. 2 hours. Took us to find one shiny. Oh, man. Forgot to bring my notes out as well. What's our time stamp? So we'll say 2:15. 2:15. All right. I had to write that down. Write that down. Write that down. I think this Kakuna is going to be the bane of my existence, but that's our first phase for today. And I'll take it. I'll take it. A shiny is better than no shiny. Woo! Okay. We're on the board, finally. I just happened to see the green fingers, and I was like, oh. Yeah, it's something I already caught, so that part... that part kind of stinky, but, you know, hey. It's fine, it's fine. I'll take it, I'll take it. Woo! All right. One shiny down today, finally. Oh, man. Maybe it broke the seal? Maybe. Actually, that's a good point. It's like the game was just like, oh, we want you to get the Binacle first or something. I don't know. But now that Binacle won't spawn in. Maybe that broke the floodgates. You know what? Go away. Go away, you little dude. Maybe the game heard me complain about Magikarp. It was like, you don't want any Magikarp? You're not getting any Pokemon then. Yeah, again, if I can get this Kakuna, then I can AFK the bench. I say AFK, but I still gotta press the A button. Whew, okay. You think you just got one as well? My game played the shiny sound twice. So, if you didn't know that this game does that sometimes, it'll play the sound twice because it's the instance of you near it, so it plays a sparkle sound, and then when you get next to it, it plays a sparkle sound. I'm just double checking that I'm not dumb. Kakuna's gonna be the bane of my existence. I really hate it here. Oh, Binacle's back already. Oh yeah, Binacle's on a 3-minute timer. Shalfa Ariados, let's go. What the heck? Here, take one of these. Good job, Nick. Good job. Okay, so we know Binacle can be shiny. Can this Pet Rat or the Kakuna be shiny? Kakuna is the main thing that I want, because, again, I can do the bench reset for Pet Rat. Cannot do bench reset for Kakuna, sadly. And trust me, I tried. I got double alpha. So, it's a 5% chance to get an alpha, right? Well, we know neither one of them was shiny, so... Yeah, alphas are a 5% chance. So the fact that we got both of those, we get 2 5% chances, but not the 1 in 1,000. Crazy. I'm not a fan of this song. Actually, if I get Alpha Binacle, I'll evolve it to Alpha Barbarical. I just somebody trying this hard for freaking Kakuna of all things. Did you catch it though, Nick? I assume you got it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think yeah, the two that we're hunting would make me excited, and the I give Zone 20 a break and hunt elsewhere. That's fair. That's fair. That is completely fair. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Run there and then up the hill. You run down and then up so the alpha doesn't try to kill you. Say hello. Do, 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 do. Yeah, the angles of the trees sometimes for the center one makes me believe that the center one is a shiny, but it's clearly not. It's the same with the binacle in the center. Sometimes the grass and stuff makes it seem like the binacle is shiny when it's not. I guess it's also weird we haven't phased on a Badoo, of all things. Magikarp's the big one, and I'm like, I haven't phased on a Carp yet? Really? With the Kakuna, it's like only one spawn, right? So it does make it harder. Yeah, again, double alpha carp spawn. The 5%. Well, I guess a shiny is like 0.01%, right? That's 1 in 1,000. Still annoying. Got an alpha Kakuna spawn, but not an alpha, or not a shiny. What area are you gonna hunt in now, Nick? Yeah, should be able to get 1 or 2 more resets before the day-night cycle. Yeah, we get able to get 1 more. I go for Gibble. Good luck, good luck. I had a friend of mine that's been trying to hunt Gibble since the game come out. I'm like, I kind of want to give it a shot, which we'll be doing it anyway, so... That's the only reason I haven't, like, gone for area-specific hunts. I'm just going for Pokemon-specific hunts because I'm like, if we're going to do a series of videos where I hunt everything in an area, I might as well not. Alright, since we had a day-night shift, I'm going to go to Hotel Z and check the Trubbish as well. Although, like I said, chat told me that you could hear the sparkle through the wall, but I don't know if I believe it. Obviously, it hasn't happened to me, so. Tried yesterday, but ended with, like, 6 Drober. Oof. Oof. I think Gibble's a rare spawn anyway, so. 4th shiny Froakie, that's crazy. Y'all getting all these shinies and I can't even find... You know, I think we found 1 this whole time. It's crazy. Insane. Send me some shiny luck, god dang it. I'll be relieved once the Kakuna spawns. Like, once we get a shiny Kakuna, I'll be relieved. Because I can change up the method that I'm doing for Patrat, but... Holy. Also, if we get Staryu, I'm not going to complain. Tried for that the other day as well. Almost got everything there but Froakie. Oh my gosh. That's a pain. What is our luck, dude? Bad luck central. Like I've been sitting goblin mode today. No, my low battery has popped up again. Need a shiny Alpha Greninja on your team? You got this, you got this. I believe in you. Just wish I believed in myself. Do, 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 do. Yeah, if you live in the States, our daylight savings is tonight. So if you live elsewhere, I will be streaming at a different time if you don't live in the US. live in the US, it'll still be normal time. Today I didn't stream at normal time, and the stream's been going pretty well. So. Guys, we are 2 likes away from our like goal of 10. So if you guys could hit that like button for me, I would greatly appreciate you. The like button gives me shiny luck, and Lord knows I need it. Yeah, Shalfa Aeron does that. It always makes you think. It's like, oh, the red eyes, I found one. And it's like, nah. Psych, you thought. It's so annoying. I'm like, no. Oh no, I'm noticed by an alpha that's not there anymore. Found a shiny. Guess what it is? Pidgey. Fletchling. Yo, what's up, Nathaniel Wickerman? I said Wickerman. What do you Wickerman? If you found a shiny and your reaction is that, I assume it's a Fletchling or a Pidgey. Drillbur. Oh yeah, you were getting a lot of those. Always remember to smash that like button. Have you done it yet? I appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe my... Oh, no, it just updated. Okay. So we are 1 like away. Who's going to be the one person to hit that like button? Yo, whoever did it, thank you. I appreciate it. We hit our like goal finally. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. How are you doing today, Nathaniel? You have great news. Oh. 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 Is it that you hit the shiny button so I can finally get one? Yo, that's awesome. Good job. Good job. Congrats to you. Make sure you stay safe on the roads. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Good job. Good job. Good job. Started on the highway? Oof, yeah. I remember when I got mine a billion years ago that when we crossed state lines, we pulled over and I had to drive home. 5 o'clock traffic on the highway. You want to talk about white knuckling the steering wheel? It was awful. Found a random shiny carp. Jealous. Ah, got you, got you, got you. I guess I'm not jealous of Magikarp, but I'm jealous that you found a shiny not having it. Not even this Pat Rat here. Or this Pat Rat. Oh, that was an Alpha Badoo a second ago, and now it's not. Yeah, this bench here is actually just too far away from that Kakuna. So, like, if I set my pin here, got Kakuna's on this tree. It's right at 50 meters, right? But if it's gonna spawn on this tree, 56, it spawn on this tree, 57, on this tree, it could be, but it only spawns on those 3 trees. It's so annoying. I'm like, I would rather do the bench method for Kakuna. You know what I could do, actually? I don't think this is faster, but we'll definitely get more of a chance to spawn in shinies this way. So if I go over here, spawn the Kakuna in, run out, run across. Run there, check that one. Nope, no pat rat. No pat rat here. Kakuna spawned back in, no shiny, so we go through here. And then we do that again. Ah, okay, Nathaniel, okay. I don't know if this is faster or slower, or... I'm assuming it's going to be slower, but we're spawning in more Pokemon, so there's more of a chance for something to be shiny. That Pat Rat is not shiny yet. And we get an extra Pat Rat spawn, so... I don't know if this is right. Do shiny Pokemon have set spawns? What do you mean? Shiny Pokemon themselves don't. Like, you can't go to an area and be like, oh, there's gonna be a shiny here. But each Pokemon has a set spawn location. Like, right there, it's only gonna be a Pat Rat or a Binacle. No in between. The Pokemon in the water are always going to be Magikarp unless it's nighttime. And then it's I think it's a 50-50 that it could be Staryu. The Kakuna and the Pat Rat there. The Kakuna is a guaranteed spawn of a Kakuna. That doesn't mean it's going to be shiny. It just means that it's going to be a Kakuna. Run here. Kakuna spawns in. Run through here. Check that spawn. It's Binacle, not shiny. But this Pat Rat is always here. That's interesting. That bench is not close enough for a Pat Rat. It is close enough for Badoo, though. Alright, so let's run in. No Pat Rat there. So we reset. Yeah, maybe this is probably better. Because we get 2 Kakuna spawns doing this. But I think the other way is faster. All good, Nathaniel. Take it easy. Appreciate you hanging out. Even if it was just for a short while. That Pat Rat. Check this Pat Rat. Oh, this is a Badoo spawn. Nope. Let's refresh that immediately so that Badoo doesn't run away. I didn't know that shared a spot. That sucks. Like, this Badoo is a static Badoo. Well, not static, but you know what I mean. Like, it's always a Badoo. And I thought the spawn there was always a Pat Rat or a Binacle. And the Badoo spawn was further down. Like, right here is a Badoo spawn. Huh, that sucks. Luckily, if something shiny spawns in, it'll stay spawned in, so it's not that big of a deal. If we don't see it, like, initially. Dun, 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 dun. Big fish. You know, you want to hunt today? Lots you need for the living decks. Did you hunt Carvana? Or Sharpedo? If you haven't, I would hunt those. That's something I really want to hunt soon. Go away, Badoo. I love Carvana shiny. I think it's unique. Sharpedo, not so much. Doing the bench? Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, let's check this Trubbish as well. Nothing. Got enough balls? Dude, the shiny drought is real today, dude. I don't know what's going on. I think Badoo there is unfortunate. As long as it doesn't see me, it's fine. That Badoo I don't care about. The other Badoo shares a spawn with some other Pokemon, like Binacle and Patrat, so... Come on, Patrat, sparkle for me. You go through the archway where Fletchling is, and then turn left. You could check the Trubbish better than flying to Hotel Z. Can you see the Trubbish is my... That's what I'm trying to, like, visually see it, not necessarily listen for their sound. I can't wait to get this Kakuna. You're talking about running this way? I knew it. I knew it would finally happen. Shiny number 2 for today. I'm just writing down in my notes. Imagine that Pidgey was shiny too, I'd be so angry. Yeah, I don't hear it, so. No, let's not go. I appreciate the congrats, Welsh. But I don't want a freaking Fletchling. I want 80. Give me the Kakuna, please. I'm begging you. Game, I'm begging you. I will trade every Fletchling in my box for the shiny Kakuna. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna start every stream taking notes. Of every shiny encounter and then editing them down for shorts. That way people that missed the stream can catch up on what shinies we've caught from shorts. What is the giant connect? I have no idea. I don't have it, so I have no idea. I assume that's just like an indicator that you have all the canary plushies. Yeah, I don't know what the giant one does. I've got no idea. I don't think it does anything. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody talk about it, so I have no idea. I mean, I've seen pictures of it, but like, I haven't seen anybody do like a data mine of like what it means when you catch it, or when you get it, right? So. I should do a montage clip of me like running in to check the spots to this song. That would be funny. Got plenty of footage of me doing it, so. Imagine it gave me instead of 1 in 1,000, it's like 1 in 800 or something. That would be funny. I think that another way I could isolate Kakuna specifically is just run back and forth outside there, but I really don't want to spawn in the Flabébés either. Part of me is like, go to Walmart tonight and see if they have a turbo controller, but I just don't want to spend the money. I think it's using Splash over there. Splash. Big Badoo. Do a night check of the Clefairies. Why do I keep getting Badoo here? Badoo there sucks. Be shiny. Way. I don't know what song this is at all. The Walmart controller called? Give me a second and I can let you know. Yeah, no worries, Nick. No worries, no worries. A friend of mine said they went and bought one. Oh, it's ONN. So on, I guess is how you pronounce the brand. But ONN. There we go. Appreciate you, Nick. That is the one that my a friend of mine got. My nose. Yeah, one of my buddies. Okay, we phased on the alpha. Now I gotta get over there before it despawns. Okay, so we phased on the alpha. I don't know whether to be happy or not. I mean, I already have the alpha, so it's... But that's so cool. All right, I would take photos, but nighttime and all that. Okay, Alpha Magikarp. I mean, I'll take it. I still need this freaking Kakuna, though. But holy. Let's go, dude. Let me write down that timestamp. We're at 3:02, so we'll just say 3:01. Oh, ow. Yeah, they said the ONN, the on, and it still has like actually has macro settings as well. You gonna evolve it? I already have. No, my Trubbish spawn every time. Yeah, so if I go to my boxes, I have an Alpha Gyarados already. And let me find the picture. We did evolve it. We did mega evolve it. That thing is freaking huge. Oh, my audio is delayed. Yeah, I was thinking about getting an 8-bit dough, but kind of out of my budget right now. Yeah, I think the On brand controller is like 20 bucks or something like that. Not that expensive for a controller as well. That's not bad at all. Normally I would go reset the day-night, but maybe having the spawn there, because that gets rid of the fletchling as well, so. I can't believe we phased on the carp. That's pretty cool. I need to update the overlay as well. We're up to 3 shinies for the today. Oh, I'm not getting the spawn here. It must have been a Badoo there. I scared it away. That's annoying. A little pricey, I agree, but if you just want a good controller with turbo, and you don't care if it gets drift. Well, I don't want I don't want drift, right? That's why I'm using a Pro controller over my Joy-Cons, right? I'm very blessed to have friends that bought me one for my birthday one year. Because mine's just the Switch 1 Pro controller. Come on, Kakuna. You get either of them? Nope. We've gotten nothing that we were hunting for so far today. We phased on a Binacle. We phased on a Fletchling. And we phased on the Alpha Magikarp. But no Kakuna. No Patrat. Just depression. Way. And the On do with the 8-bit Dokkan? I don't know. A friend of mine says it, so it has basic macros like hitting the A button, 1-button turbos or whatever. I don't know if you can program it like the 8-bit dough. I know the 8-bit dough comes with a program where you can actually, like, you can program it to do this. You know what I mean? Where I'm not sure about the 8-bit dough. Like, I could program, or I'm not sure about the On. Like, you can program the 8-bit dough to do this, stop, and then fly back. And then walk in, run over. So there, stop, fly back. Like, there's actual programs for the 8-bit dough. I don't know about the On, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna go try to get one tonight. I need to budget my money because October was terrible for YouTube. For me. It was actually the worst month of the year, which is bad. Who was I spotted by? You feel a little cheesy having it? I mean, to each their own. Like, getting shinies is like people turboed the fossils in Sword and Shield as well. So, like, you can turbo the fossils in this game as well. Just to click the A button for you. You have it set to hit the A button. You turn the turbo off. Check your boxes, and if you don't got a shiny, reset. I don't know, a lot of it, to me, takes the fun out of shiny hunting, but, you know. Granted, right? Granted, if a lot of the methods in this game are like bench resetting, holding down and pressing A over and over and over and over and over again, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well. Since you're just going to be holding down and pressing A, getting a controller to do that for you while you do other things, maybe play a game, watch a movie, whatever, and then check after an hour, doesn't seem like that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Alpha Badoo. I get a Shalfa Badoo, I would cry. Probably have laughter more than anything. Just wouldn't feel like I was achieving something if I have a program do it for me. Kind of conflicted about it. I get it, I get it. Yeah, that's part of the reason why, besides the money half, why I haven't gone out to do, like, get one, because I'm like, well, but again, at the same time, it's the other side of that coin is if you're doing bench reset methods anyway, all you're doing is sitting on the bench, and then after a certain amount of time checking your spawns. So having a controller that, you know, makes you sit on the bench over and over again, I don't think is much different. Plus, it's giving your current controller a little bit extra life, you know? That's the trade-off, because you're not, like, constantly hitting A or constantly holding down or tying a rubber band to your controller, you know? You're actually... the program is doing the movement for you. Yeah. And then you still have to check your spawns and catch the Pokemon, so I can see why you could be conflicted, though. See, that Patrat looks so much darker. But it's not a shiny. Patrat, it has darker fur if it's shiny. It's a rare Pokemon. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, even the fossils, right? So you still have to grind to get the money to buy the fossils. But if you're just clicking A on the fossils, having a turbo controller that clicks A on the, you know, for you, and then you check after it's done, it's not, it's just saving your, giving you more longevity on the current controller you have. You know what I mean? Trying to think how much longer I want to go today. Been live for over 3 hours. Have not found any of our targets. 8-bit Doe can't get joystick drift. Well, you can program it to do the joystick stuff, so. I'm sure every controller can get drift at some point. As long as you take care of them, you'll be fine. Okay, I was like, that fletchling. I need. The answer was no, thankfully. Oh, I hit the end of the playlist. We haven't done that in a long time. Damn. Alright, how long have I been live for? Oh, I'm getting dropped frames, I just noticed. A lot of buffering issues, okay. Well. Man. Hello? Are we back? Seems like we might be good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I had to, like, I didn't end the stream, but I, like, stopped the stream itself, and it seems like I stopped the stream and reconnected, and it seems like my kilobits are back up to normal. But, yeah, if it happens again, I'll just end stream, but, I guess to be fair, we could wrap up now, while I have y'all. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna just end stream now. I'm probably gonna take tomorrow off of streams, and then I'll be back on Monday. So, I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.